Hey guys, what's up? It's Real Nius here again with another video. Yes, I'm back. So thank you guys for clicking this link or this video to come here to watch this video. I really appreciate you doing this today and hope you guys are good because of this pandemic that's going on. You know, COVID-19 is doing a lot of damage. There's a lot of people that are out of a job right now, and I mean, it's scary, but you know, it's some way for us to build up, and I believe that everything will come to play. All right, so today what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna talk about any business, pest control, or anything like that. I wanna talk about 10 facts about me, and we're gonna do this 10 questions. That's what I'm gonna do, so you can get to know a little more about me, and hopefully a little more about me if I can answer these questions. I'll try to do my best, so let's go.
I'm on the grind, it's time to speak my mind. Real Nius, with some really truthful vibes. We just a drive, we just a vibe.
Real Nius. Live life.
Yes guys, let's go down to business. Yeah, so my first question is, what are your hobbies? Now, I don't think that's the first time I've heard that question in a long time, but I'll try my best. So this, my hobbies is, well, before, I love adventure. I don't know if you can call that a hobby. I love going in places that have a lot of trees, greenery. I just love adventure and rivers, not much as the sea, but that's something that I really love doing. And I love traveling as well. That's one of the things that I newly get to like, traveling, and you know, I love it. I don't know, I just love it. Okay, there's nothing much about I can say about that. Yeah, but I'm not a boring person. But anyway, next question is, what are your biggest fears? I don't know in terms of my biggest fears, but I should say one of my biggest fears, honestly, is dying and losing my salvation. That's one of the things that, I mean, even if I go big or small, whatever it is, that will always be my biggest fear in making it in the kingdom of God. But if you come into a really besides that, one thing, I mean, I do pest control, but I try my best to move away from that, but I can't. I'm afraid of roaches. Yo, I'm afraid of roaches, but I'm doing pest control, which doesn't make sense. But you see, those things come from the septic tank. Those things are disgusting. Yo, you never see a roach just flying across your house. Yo, like when I see that, yo, I can't sleep. I have to find it. The best that I will find it. Trust me, I'm making my duty to find it. And I'm sure most of you that are watching this video maybe can relate to what I'm saying right now. Yeah, I just hate those things, and I fearful of, I just don't want them to touch me or anything like that at all. Yes, so question 3, we'll rate worst injury you ever had. Okay, my worst injury, as I recall, when I was a little boy, I think I fell on a pickup passing my hand, but I didn't feel any pain to say. So I think my worst injury was I was pushed off the cliff. Yeah, we call this a casco before, and I was pushed off, and yo, I rolled down. I tried to grab and grass and everything, tried to, you know, I was just rolling down, and you know, they had those trees that go over and they had vines, and you know, they had stones and everything, and I was rolling, and I tried my best, but no, I reached bottom. I didn't get any scratches, I didn't get any bruises or anything, but my body was just in pain for days, yo. I was just in pain. So, and one of the things that my partners, they call me Had to Die. You know, they had that movie Had to Die? They call me Had to Die because they say, like, I go down this cliff or casco, whatever you want to call it, and nothing happened to me because they didn't see any scratches, they didn't see any bruises, but I was wounded internally. So they catch the kicks on me, just calling me Had to Die, and if they're watching this video right now, they can surely, you know, boy, those guys. So my fourth question is, what is your favorite food? Okay, so I don't think I have a favorite food. I don't know if I can call it chocolate. I love chocolate, yeah, for a particular reason. But I don't know if I don't think I have a favorite food, but I know that there is a place. I wouldn't say it's in Patwa because the name is in Patwa because I know my Patwa is too good, but I'm just gonna keep it English so everyone can understand. Okay.
How are you lying? You lying!
Under the Bradford tree, VG, by the airport side. It's literally under a Bradford tree, and every Wednesday they cook that green fig and backs, and that bad. I don't know if it's because they're cooking it in a coal pot, but every time I think of that, and if it's Wednesday and I remember, I just make a call one time, and when I pick up that food, you have your food. I have my foot down on the chair, and I'm driving, going to the beach, trying to have, just sit down, watch the sea, and just have my food, and my mouth watering. I can't wait to reach that place. But I think, yeah, I love their food. I don't know if that's my favorite food. I'm guessing I can say that. Hey, you know what? Green fig and backs it is. Yep. So my fifth question is, what is your favorite physical activity? Okay. Alright then. There we go. Okay. At this point in time, I have no physical activity doing at this point. I joined this team not too long ago, and it was a football team. Yeah, we never won a game or anything because I just started, and the training was lacking a lot. I tell you, it was so much that I bought 2 pairs of football boots. One of them still have the tag in it, 2 pants, 2 shirts, 2 socks, shin guards, and I was gonna be an all-star football player in Zimbabwe. But then I'm just playing. But then again, it was just like crazy. I wasn't too fit because we weren't exercising as we should be or training as we should be. So that's one of the things that I do. I love football, but I don't go out and play football anymore. I mean, I have a ball inside just kicking all about and doing what I have to do. But that's just it. Yeah, so that's it. And I guess my hobby, going on walk and adventure and stuff. Yeah, that's it for me. I think I have to join the gym though but that's what I'm here. So number 6, your favorite quote. Well, my quote growing up is in the Bible. It used to be, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So that's what, from young coming up, even before I even had a business, working for somebody, even before I was out of a job, I maintain that, and I just keep on seeking the Most High. You had to give thanks for everything. Trust me, I had to give thanks, and that's what something that I have been doing moving forward, and that has been my quote. I mean, I think I was in a calendar in the I am on a calendar in the First National Bank calendar, and that's was one of my quotes there. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. But my other quote, now that I live by, which I have a lot more understanding, is, as a man thinketh, so is he. So I always think to myself that I'm important. I always think to myself that I can achieve a lot more. I always think to myself, I can reach on the other side. So as a man thinketh, so is he. That's one of my quotes that I love, and I try to live that way as well. So my 7th question is, what was your biggest challenge in starting your own business? I think my biggest challenge in starting my own business was just starting. Like all of you who's trying to start a business, just starting. It's fearful, put that fear in you, to know that whatever you're going to go out there with, will people accept it? You're thinking about the rejections, and you're thinking about all those kinds of stuff that will come through. And you know what? Those rejections and that fear that you have in trying to start a business is a good thing. Even if when you're starting even if you're starting a YouTube channel, you still have that fear and that air in your chest, like you think I can do that? I can't speak properly and all those kind of things, all those things come into play in your head. So that was one of my biggest fear in starting my business, and also finance, because I didn't have enough products, equipment to make it. So I had to make my equipment first of all, because I was starting up. So I couldn't hit those big boys as yet. And after time, whatever money that I make in the business, I just reinvest in the business, So I never had someone that invested in me, or I never had a loan for my business to push me forward. So that's two of the challenges, the biggest challenges that I had in opening up, or starting up, I should say, my business. Yep. So we back to, wow, it's going pretty quick. Wow. Okay, my 8th question is, do you have a best friend? No, I don't have a best friend. I had a best friend before. I had friends before. I remember climbing with 3 of us on the hill, George Cooper Road. Yeah, but I had a best friend, but that's years ago, and he died. He passed. His guy name was Levan, and we were cool, and how we went to school together and everything. And I remember him a day like today, like clearly. I remember the time he was fighting with one of my partners, and I don't know if they were fighting for, I think it's a girl or something. But the guy, my other partner, was an older guy, and he came up on the hill, from Full Archer side, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? From the time you come, he's just gonna beat you. He's bigger than you. That ain't making sense. Just leave that alone, yo. So I tell him, what are you gonna do? So he's like, he just took up a lighter and a big one in the back of his pocket, and he just fire. I'm like, yo, seriously? That's what you're gonna do? So somebody just gonna give you a chance to take out a lighter out of your pocket and a big one, and you're just gonna walk out to someone, just blow fire in the face? Really? So that was my best friend, but he passed. Yeah, he was his house catch on fire, and he went in his bed with his sister, and the smoke killed them, and so I even carry his coffin. When the time of the funeral, I carried his coffin as well. So that was my best friend back then. Yeah, but at this point in time, I don't. Yep. Okay, so what inspired you to follow your dreams? Okay, I think I'm still trying to follow my dreams. From growing up, I never wanted to work for someone. So I always wanted to have my own business. I never wanted to work for someone. So that's one of the things that, that's why I'm going into have properties and all those kind of things. So I don't know if I'm, well, I think I can say I'm following my dreams in terms of where I want to be, and and having God in my life. That's one of the things, because for me, going towards my dreams in terms of goods of this land, I can't really, sometimes you have so much, you get rich or whatever, and then you have no happiness, and it comes like it comes like you're missing something, and that's the most side, which you always have to give thanks and praise. Last question, so let's see how this goes. So if you could take one thing that happened in your life, what would it be? So I think one of the things that I would what would it be in terms of I think maybe learning at school, doing as much to learn at school, not being a troublesome young boy just fooling around, following the bad company, and all those things. I think I would try to learn at school. But the thing is, if I take that out, that means I may not be where I am today. So my answer would be to that, no, I wouldn't take out anything. I wouldn't take out the bad, I wouldn't take out the good, I wouldn't take out anything, because sometimes you build a house and when you come to dig the foundation, you find stones and a lot of things there. So, and you have to go around those things, and I don't think